are you guys doing? Moving this down here. Okay. How are you doing? What time is it? It is 4:39 a.m. Thursday, October 16th, I think. Yep, Thursday, October 16th, 4:39 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. I want to know, we're going to do 5 different sections, kind of to represent the spirit itself, and then the 4 elements. So we're going to kind of do like a star. So let's see. Where do we start? Okay, let's start over here. The number 16 could be significant. You're born on the 16th of a month. The number 16 could be significant. We have loyalty. Okay, let's see. Acceptance. My legs are so big. Just like it. Okay. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. There could be a situation where how do I explain this? There could be a lot of competition surrounding you. I want to say that there's a lot of competition surrounding you. But I want to say that despite your loyalty, it's like there's competition around you, but it's not necessarily like you're not necessarily a part of the competition. Okay, because I don't feel like you're okay. There's something about that. A competitive situation or something's competitive. Or someone's, I don't know. There could be people around you, maybe even people that are around you that are like performing better than you or doing better than you at something. This could be at work. This could be anything that you would have to compete for. It could be for love even, a partner. Okay, there could be a partner that's like pitting you and another person against each other a little bit. Or somebody that's like intentionally trying to make you feel jealousy. Try not to overthink something. We have a ruin. Something could have really crashed down. 10 of Swords is betrayal. Right, you can't change someone else's behavior towards you. It's saying don't walk away necessarily. Try and like locate the source of your pain or your hurt or wherever you feel a sense of betrayal. Try and locate that spot in your body, and instead of running away from it, like allow yourself to sink into it. A lot of times when we feel shame or we feel betrayal, we feel a sense of maybe even abandonment, we tend to run away from that feeling wherever it's located in your emotional body, in your vessel. It could be in your mind due to negative thoughts or bad thinking, bad thought patterns. It could also be in your heart. It could be in your solar plexus, having to do with your self-esteem. Okay, it's asking you to not run away from those feelings whenever you bring up that maybe it's envy, maybe it's in your sacral, maybe it's in your root, maybe you're not feeling secure in your foundation and it's causing you to, right? It's like there's something in your energy body that you really need to like feel all the way through. And then once you feel and you don't run away from the feelings, You need to process them in your mind. Talk about them with someone, a therapist, something like that. These this could be even a situation where you feel like you could get eliminated from something. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking that. Or you could be upset because you could have gotten let go in something, released from something or someone. I'm noticing this cross here, the rosy cross. And there's 6 swords, and they're all kind of like divvying up a part of it. You and a group of people could have had to have like taken a sacrifice for something, or sacrificed something in your life in order to right, the cross, it talks about a sacrifice. Okay, talks about a sacrifice. I don't know. Okay, let's see. What's this? You could be a Gemini, strong Gemini. A very strong mercurial influence. Okay, you could also be a Scorpio or a Libra. Gemini, Libra. You have Pisces, Aquarius, Leo. It kind of, you could also be like getting into like a AA or an NA, right? Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous with this acceptance. It's reminding me of like I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change and something like that. I don't know. I only went to a couple AA meetings ever in my life, but that's what that's reminding me of. Yeah, we have strong Gemini out here. Because we have the Ten of Swords, and that's Sun in Gemini, which is just like, we have Libra as well. And then we have a happy ending. Okay. Gemini, it says what you want to be known, what is believed about, and use the quickest way, and cooperation to perfect, decisions about, and resulting from the fairness shown by. I almost want to say for the first pile, you know, Geminis kind of get the short end of the stick. The Ten of Swords, the dark before the dawn, is really what the Ten of Swords could be talking about. You could be in like the last final stretch of like competitiveness or just like really hard times before things start to get a lot better for you. Before you get your happy ending, but like before you get to your happy ending or before you even get in the situation where a happy ending could even be possible, if you still have those wounds of betrayal in your life, you will more than likely really struggle in maintaining healthy relationships or maintaining whatever this happy ending is if you still have this really strong wound in wherever it's at in your own personal energy body, right? You're going to have to go into meditation and ask yourself where this wound is at in your body and sit with it and stop covering it up or pushing it away or stuffing it down. Maybe it's agitation, maybe it's irritation, maybe it's literal betrayal, maybe it's feeling disregarded, maybe it's feeling rejected, or it could be a multiple different things. It could be more than one thing at the same time. But you have to be able to sit with it, feel it all the way through, or you're just going to get into what should be a happy ending will then turn into something that is not happy because you're not able to have healed the wounds and the pains and the whatever it was from the past, because you just keep stuffing it down and shoving it down and masking it. You could even be doing drugs or alcohol to cover up something that makes you feel momentarily better, eating, masturbating, something like that. It's like you're doing something to momentarily fix something that happened a long time ago instead of just like dealing with it. And it's emotional and it's going to be painful and it's going to be uncomfortable, but you can't just keep living with, like, I feel like there's like a, it's like your energy body has like a hole in it. It's like leaky gut. That's what it reminds me of. Like when you have like holes in the lining of your stomach and like you're just like pushing bile out into your body. Like you need to heal the holes in your energy body because it's like leaking energy from you. You could be feeling really tired or you've been feeling really drained. I do feel like there's going to be something really positive coming into your future, pile one, but you have to deal with this before it will come into your life, right? That energy of you having healed it and having sat with whatever it is going to be the thing that's going to call that energy into your life. That's what we have for pile one. I don't know if I have time to do a whole bunch of these. Should I just leave it at that? We're going to do another one. Hold on. Hi, pile two. How are you doing? Put that down. Okay. The energy we have for you is you could be feeling like a lack of you could be feeling, oh, okay. Let's get, no, we're not starting with this actually. Okay. I feel like you're sick of putting your, how do I explain this? I feel like you keep investing in something or you keep doing something over and over again. It's like you continuously, and it's a cycle, right? For me, it's like Match Masters, okay? I play this stupid game called Match Masters. So you could be gambling or something like that, I'm not sure. You keep doing something over and over again. Adversity. Kind of tying back into pile one, I said I felt like there was a competition or some sort of adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Was that a train horn? Did you hear that? It sounded like a train horn. Could have been a truck, like a semi truck. Could be having issues like on the road. Somebody could be like causing you issues. I want you to drive really safely. Make sure you're using your seatbelt. I want to make sure that you're using your seatbelt and you are driving safely. If you're driving, if you get into a car, I just want you to be really cautious. I'm sorry, I've been in a car crash before, so cars kind of scare me. Just be really careful. Pay attention to the road. Make sure you're not like too tired. If you're too tired, go get like an energy drink or get something to wake yourself up. Make sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's in whatever you're doing. Do something thoroughly. Like don't half-ass something because it could cause you issues or troubles. Okay, it's like if you don't do something properly, it could be there could be an issue. So I just want you to be really cautious of your day. And like if you get like that weird feel, like if you get that second thought in your mind where you're like, did I do that? Did I bring my charger with me? Did I did I and it's like when you have that thought, I want you to stop and I want you to check and make sure that you actually completed that thing. And if you like, I don't know, maybe you have your fucking hood popped. You have to fucking, I don't know, put some water or some oil in your fucking car engine, and you don't. Did I latch the hood? I don't know if they even have hoods like that anymore. If you have a modern day car, I'm thinking of an old car. I don't really drive cars, but like I want you to make sure, double check it. Like if you have that second thought, you're like, I don't know if I did. I want you to make sure that you did, because I feel like that's important today. Did I lock the front door? When you have that thought, like as soon as you have it, it's important that you check. Make sure you're not forgetting anything. Okay, especially if you're like going on a sort of like mission. I have to go to the bank today. I feel like you're at odds with yourself. There's something here that you're really not sure about. There's something here that you're questioning yourself about. I don't know what it is. It's like, like choosing not to choose is a choice in and of itself, is what I want to say with that card. Not making a choice is a choice in and of itself. I just saw 1717 on the timer, and then 1717 is right here. Self-reliance. The time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Okay. And it's like if you did forget something, or if you did do something wrong, or you did mess something up, you did forget something, like, I feel like it's going to be really important that you're the one that has, like, you have to fix it yourself. Nobody's going to come to save you to fix it. You have to be responsible. In my own life as well, I'm speaking to myself as well. I have to be responsible, and I have to take responsibility for my own life and my own things, and I can't expect someone else to come and bail me out or save me or like make everything, like kiss it better, right? I have to dust my own self off, and you, or vice versa, you have to dust your own self off and get back on the horse, or you have to, you know what I'm saying? There could be something in the future that you're going to have to sacrifice, something you're going to have to let go of, something that you really want, or something that you really need, or something in the past that you have wanted and you've been waiting for. It might get pushed out farther or longer away. I'm not taking privates right now. I will when I'm done reading this pile. Call me in a second. Let's see. You could be a Leo, an Aries, a Pisces. We have Aquarius, and we have Libra. So we have fire and air here. Just check yourself, make sure you're not moving too quickly, and that you're checking your T's and dotting your I's. Don't do something that's gonna like just mess everything up. Don't do that. Just like stay focused, stay concentrated. And let's get this here for pile 2. The number 30, you could be born on the 30th of the month. We have switch. And you can see there's 2 girls here changing. So I don't know if you're at the gym and you're changing clothes and you're like, did I forget my phone in the gym? Go back and make sure you didn't leave your phone in the gym. Especially if you were changing next to someone, make sure someone next to you like didn't steal your fucking phone right next to you if you're at the gym. I just got that in my mind. You have the 11th house, freedom, associations, and your circle of friends. There could be adversaries in your group of friends, like your group of, not necessarily friends. I wouldn't say that they're friends, but I would say when you're like associated with someone. What does it say? Oh, what's that called? Acquaintances. There could be rivalry or adversaries amongst your acquaintances. Someone trying to like take your position, someone trying to prove themselves amongst your group. We have a revelation. Sagittarius and the moon. Revelation. Revelation is something being revealed to you. It could be a prophecy, a vision. If you're getting feelings like someone is trying to do that to you, just ignore it. I would say just ignore it for now. And focus on just like staying the path, right? And be careful that someone's not like trying to get you to react to something that doesn't need to be reacted to. Okay, that's your message, pile 2. Goodbye. Hello, pile 4. Pile 3. I'm sorry. We're on pile 3. You got an interesting one. Okay, let's see. You could be trying to balance something. Okay, there could be someone trying to cause drama, or there could be like some sort of scandal. Something scandalous. I feel like you're calling on your spirit guides or like your ancestors, like you're praying to God, you're praying to Jesus, you're asking for strength from the divine to like get you through something. Let's see what comes out for you. You have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. For this, I want to say that there could be something or someone, this doesn't necessarily have to be someone close to you, it could be someone in the media, it could be somebody, an official, a celebrity, it could be anyone, but someone is like, someone's true colors is really going to be revealed. Like someone is going to be revealed as a fraud, or someone's going to be revealed, like there's a scandal behind someone. Something someone's trying to cover up. It could be the Epstein files, something to do with that maybe. You have trust. So you could have put your trust in the wrong person, or someone put their trust in the wrong person. Something's going to come out. Something's going to be revealed to the public about who you are or who this person is. It could have been somebody you trusted. Somebody could have even had literally like, I don't know, it could be like a lawyer or someone in the judicial system that like says something, or something comes out that was confidential, that wasn't supposed to be revealed to the public, that gets revealed to the public. This could have something to do with somebody very nosy. Someone very, very nosy, or someone that's like really reading into like the fine print of something, like someone pulling up files or like documents. Something's going to be revealed through documents that's going to completely counter, like it's going to be counter, it's going to counter everything that this person had said, right? It's like someone's going to tell you a narrative, tell you a story. They're going to, or that was like the public story that they released, and it's completely untrue. This could definitely have something to do with blackmail. This is giving me the Epstein list so much. We have the devil out here, and it's like, I'll show you the card, like it's giving, like, see that, how it's like blackmailing, like it's this one like goat looking thing, and he's standing above these like trapped souls. So like somebody could be, let's be careful with that one. We have justice out here. So anything that was like done in bad will be revealed. So be cautious, be aware. Cross your T's, dot your I's, clear your browser history if you need to. That's all I'm saying. If there was anything that was taken from you unjustly, it will be returned to you. And you will feel a sense of success and a sense of victory when all is said and done. Right? There will not be a defeat over your name. There's going to be a success at the end of it all. So if you were feeling like someone was like trying to like, I don't want to say keep you against your will, but like if somebody was like trying to kind of like manipulate you in some way, it's really, it could be, you know, this could be so many things now. It could be, I don't know, baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, someone that's trying to manipulate you. I don't know if that was just my parents when I was growing up. Like, they would be so manipulative to each other and trying to get specific things. They would just manipulate each other when it came to the rules of like visitation and when we were able to see the other parent, right? It was just manipulative on both parts. So if you have children, because I would assume that children aren't actually watching this video, that just be aware of, you know, the people in your life who don't necessarily have, and like they don't owe you anything, or like they might not have a lot of regard for your life, or just somebody that would really not mind like undercutting you or like just kind of like crossing you off. And like look for those kind of people in your life today. Really sit with yourself, and then also sit with yourself and see if you're that person to someone else, and how can you correct that, and how can you be better, how can you treat people better, because you give what you get, right? You give what you get. If you're giving the energy of trapping people, keeping people, trying to manipulate people, trying to hypnotize people, trying to the Page of Swords reverse can be someone that is trying to cause chaos in someone else's life. Okay, just know that that's going to get shut down. That's going to be, justice will be served for anyone that's trying to do that. Like put you between a rock and a hard place. Right, there's none of that. So you need to listen to your inner voice, right? Your intuition whisper. Your intuition will whisper to you. It'll be a little niggle, like you'll just get a little tiny thought, and it can be so easily disregarded and just kind of like, oh, whatever. Don't do that. Listen to that little feeling inside of your head. It's going to be the quietest little sound, right? It's like your intuition's never going to yell at you. It's going to be very quiet. It's an internal voice. It's very, very quiet. And it's going to say, uh-huh or uh-uh. And whether, if you get the like, that's not for me, then it's not for you. And just keep pushing forward. Don't accept it if it's not for you. But if it's for you, I'm just saying, keep in mind. At the end of it all is success, though. Okay, so you end up getting what you want in the long run. Or maybe this person ends up getting what they want in the long run if they're trying to manipulate you for money or anything like that. I don't know. Be aware of those people. Let me see what's going to come out here. Signs we have out here is Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, and winter. With the Page of Swords, that's a winter. So Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces season. Or December, no, it would be January, February, and March is what the months are. We have in the 7th house, this could have to do with diplomatically, relationships, or getting a fair deal in something. Okay, so somebody could be trying to overcharge you. There could be something about like contractual agreements where you're not necessarily getting a good deal. You could be overpaying for something. With the trust of a child, fun, romance, and making art, and do it dramatically. The power of love, investment, gambles, and other games. Balance, cooperation, and your partnership. We have Aries, and we have the South Node. Your willpower, what you think you know about, and do it your own way. There will not be any anxiety about, and there will not be any trouble coming from this situation, okay? That's your reading, pile 3. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. And that's all I have to say. Pile 4. How are you doing? Oh. Bad idea. Okay. Pile 4. We're almost done. You're waiting. I think you're learning how to deal with some pretty intense and heavy emotions, intense and heavy feelings about yourself or about a relationship, something really, really heavy. Okay, there's a sense of ending here. There's a sense of rebirth, though. There's a sense of renewal. There's a sense of, it's like before you knew that something could end, something new begins in its place. But before you even realize that it's over, the new timeline has already began. And this timeline is going to be balanced. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. Okay, so you're learning to remain in a sense of harmony in your own life, but you're not judging other people if they're not in that same sense of harmony, right? You're okay with other people that aren't feeling the same way, that aren't feeling a sense of something coming to an end, or there being some sort of rebirth, right? It's like a new and fresh cycle. Something new and fresh, something brand new is coming into your life. Something new, something different, something you've never really seen before. Or you're going to start seeing yourself in a new way. You're going to start looking at the things you've already seen 1,000 times in a new way. Something's going to seem completely new to you. Even if it's not new to you, it's like there's going to be a sense of renewal in your relationships, in your self-image, in your self-perception, but also in the way that others perceive you. It's going to be very balanced as well. So it's like you're going to kind of give what you get. That's kind of like a key theme that I've picked up in all these readings. Or in one other reading. I don't remember which one. Strong energy here of... You could be investing in new emotions. You could be learning how to invest the thing, like in the thing. So we think of emotions, we think water. It also talks about self-reliance. So there could be something here about, relying on the messages or relying on the things that you've learned in the past, relying on the places that you've been, the people you know, relying on them, and relying on the things that they've also experienced, and learning from them as well. It's like you're not necessarily experiencing all of these emotional turmoils or all of these rebirths, but you're able to witness other people's rebirths and almost kind of absorb the knowledge from these other people that you watch transform. And so it can help you stay in a more constant state for longer. And it can make your rebirths not so dramatic because you're able to perceive and to see and to learn from other people's mistakes. Meaning, like, you're not the one necessarily going through any trauma, but you're really able to witness, whether it's even through media, movies, books, right? You're really able to extract knowledge and wisdom from your elders and from people that have been around the block, that have been there and done that. And you're able to learn from them without having to necessarily experience it. And that would make you a really, really wise human being. That would make you extremely wise, right? That's what wisdom is. Wisdom is knowledge applied. And so a lot of times things are trial and error in life. And sometimes we mess up and we have to learn from those things that we messed up in the past, right? It's like when you repeat cycles, it's because you're not learning something about it in the proper way. And so the universe will kind of throw those things back at you to make sure that you've either learned them to test you, or but if you're able to like really bypass it just by experiencing and listening and seeing the way other people have dealt with things and how they've gotten out of negative situations or even gotten through positive situations without, turning in on themselves, you're going to really bypass a lot of pain and heartache, and it's going to make you so much stronger, especially in the long run. You're going to save so much time in your life by thinking that way and acting that way. Okay, this could have to do with desire, the things that you desire. We have Sagittarius, your highest ideals, rules of get it out to the world, and we have Mars, the drive for, the confronting of, an action. Desire, Sagittarius, and then we have Mars and the North Node. Have faith in, do not worry about, and now is the time to. Okay, Sagittarian energy is very expansive. Sagittarius and Mars, that can be very, that can have a lot to do with war. Sagittarius has a lot to do with war. Recourse, okay, so there could be something about leaders learning from past mistakes, right? Donald Trump is absolutely phenomenal. We have Jupiter. The granting of blessings from and good fortune. Jupiter, Mars, that's kingship, right? That's authority, that's leadership. That is in a fire sign, a mutable fire sign. Someone is really learning to control this inner fire within them, and they're really taking authority of these rebirths. They could even be guiding their family, guiding their church, guiding their group of people through, right? And that's what a man is meant to be, right? Ephesians 5 talks about a woman submitting to his wife. And then it speaks about the man being the pastor of his church. And the family is a representation of the church, his own church, is what Ephesians 5 talks about. So there's the Ephesians 5 man, and then there's the proverbial 31 woman. If we're going biblical, sorry, we're in Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is about that kind of stuff, that higher knowledge, understanding what it means in modern day politics, things along that nature. Not necessarily, mercurial knowledge. We have a lot of Mars energy here as well. You could be maybe even standing up for your thoughts in higher philosophy, your beliefs in what, biblical or even philosophical texts could be referring to. It's kind of what you get into, Sag. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. We're going to go to the last one. And what's up, guys? We're on the last one. And here we have a sense of making a decision for yourself. Not following the rules of what everybody else says, but kind of making your own rules. We have overthrowing authority here. You don't care what other people are doing. You're making your own way. You're taking the path less traveled. You're not afraid to speak your mind and say what it is that you really feel about something. You're not afraid to fight for your right to party. You're not afraid to speak your mind and say what it is exactly that you feel. You're not afraid to, this is giving Antifa a little bit, honestly. It's what it's reminding me of. You could be protesting, or could be highly interested in the protests that have been going on. I don't know if they're still going on. We have an indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So just listen to that inner voice. I've been saying that in all these readings. Listen to that inner voice, because it's going to guide you in the right way. If it's like if something's telling you maybe I shouldn't, go to these riots or go to these and hook up with these people that are trying to overthrow the government, maybe don't go. Something bad could happen. Focus on your life and what you have the power to control. Right? Don't think so. I would say for this pile, don't think so big. Really focus on yourself and focus on what you can do to overcome these feelings of, why are you feeling so in a box? Why are you feeling so restricted? What in your life is making you feel restricted? And why do you feel like you have to overthrow them? Why? I almost want to say and is that feeling so bad that you would resort to violence? I want to ask you that. Okay, we have power, Sun in Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. Strong fire energy here, strong Leo, Capricorn. Okay, so this is an energy here where there's some sort of, we think Leo and Capricorn, those are both very first ray based energies, right? Which talks a lot about, power. But it's power in two very different ways, right? Leo is the power to radiate, to shine. They have a sense of regalness and majesty to them. While Capricorn is a very different sense of that. Capricorn in their highest timeline is very much so like the CEO, someone very disciplined, someone very slow and steady, while Leo is more egotistical and exuberant and radical about their decisions and their way of leadership, I want to say. And, you know, this could be a power struggle between you and another, between you and an organization. We have the Fool out here that just came on the bottom. You know, there could be a fight to who's going to be the one that really truly holds all the power in a situation. There could be an argument to do with that. A sense of turning something on its head. There's some sort of competition or battle here, and this is really where we're getting to like the gist of it. And this is having to do with, could be an organization with this Four of Wands, a company, a battle, like a house, something that has been built over a long period of time. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse can talk about a 50-50 kind of way. And then there's this person that's coming through like all, you know, they're coming through like a burst of energy, very quick. Very forceful into a situation where this something has been built on long, steady, slow growth, discipline, and right. While this person here is much more of a viral in one night kind of person, but they're walking into a situation that's been built slow and steady over time. So this could be talking about two different sides of things. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a relation between the two. Indecision, you don't know which way you want to go. Right? When you rise really quickly like that, there's a much better chance that you're going to fall off just as quick, right? If you rise really quick, say, we'll use YouTube as an example. Say that you post a couple shorts and you go viral overnight. As opposed to somebody that slowly built their channel, slowly posted a lot of different content. This person that posted one or two shorts is going to maybe have a lot of clientele, a lot of people viewing their videos. We'll use YouTube as an example. But they're not going to have the loyalty of the person that's spent a long time slowly growing and building their company, their channel, whatever it is. Okay? It's like extensions versus real hair growth. Capricorn would be the real hair growth. Leo would be the extensions or the weave or the, you know, going and spending $2,000 on a weave, a sew-in weave. It's like, it's not going to really be your hair. It's going to look like it for a little bit, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to, you know, or it's just luck of the draw, right? What was this that came out? We have anticipation. Somebody could be posting something. We have appeasal. Someone's checking something out. We have Cancer. And we have Libra. As well as Scorpio and Jupiter. I don't know. I mean, some people just get lucky. Some people know how to strategize. Some people just do it right the first time. Sometimes other people take trial and error and it takes them some time. It's really up to you. Either way can be good. And you can build off of a quick spurt of like a lot of people. But slow and steady always wins the race. Don't forget that. Slow and steady always wins the race. I want to say that this reminds me of like the turtle in the hare. So that's what I have, guys. That's your messages. I hope you liked them. That's going to be it for the day for certainly. I'll put the timestamps in the description, so there should be pick your pile, whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching.